While I am stabilizing, I'm also going to stitch down on this seam in between the blocks to separate them, because I've decided to do two different sashing ideas. And I can just go out on the batting anytime I want to, which is very nice. And I'm going to start right here. And I'm going to put some feathers in here. Just a half of a feather. You see it has a direction. I just go out and around, come back near that seam. Out and around, come back near that seam. In the corner, I'm just going to reach out, and I'll show you something I do, because you know and I know that I don't want part of that feather cut off as I go around the outside. So it's a good idea to just take your tape and put over 1/4 inch onto the project so that I go to the edge of the tape, because I often forget and go right to the edge of the quilt. And then my quilting motif is underneath the binding, and we don't want that to happen. Not as pretty. So this way I can go right to the edge of the tape with the feather. And then back to the seam. And I'll do this on the other side too, but in the middle I'm going to do something different. Just reach out into the corner. So that feather goes the same direction all the way around, but it's only a half of a feather. And that completes it. Now in the middle, and I can just reuse this tape, I'll just move this over to the middle, over 1/4 inch on top of that, so that I can remember to keep that just right. I'm going to take my chalk pencil, because I'm going to put some lines around her, kind of radiating lines. So I'm marking from corner to corner with my chalk, or whatever you like to mark with. This comes off pretty easily, so. And then I'll go from the middle across this way and down the middle this way, like that. And I think that's good. I think that's good. That's what I want to do. So I'm going to take my machine now, and I don't want to start in the corner, so I'm going to start down about 1/4 inch away from the corner to bring up my bobbin thread. And then I will take little stitches to the corner. Okay. And then I will do my line, following my line down like this. Now I can just kind of use my finger here and come around. I'm following the same line that I went around the embroidery with, and come out like this, so I don't have to stop and start. And then on this one, I can just follow down in the ditch again to get back down to this corner, so I can do this line. Can you see how easy that is to do, so that you don't have to stop and start? Get back down here and do this line, and do this all the way around. Right across again in the ditch to the corner, and then up. Follow that around, across, and a ruler is certainly going to make it straighter than if I did that freehand, especially on the diagonal lines. Now, in every other one of these, I'm going to do a patterned meandering. So I'll show you what a pattern meandering is. I'm going to go across like this, and back, and back. Making sure everything is round, no points, but it's very patterned. So I'm filling this in completely, and I'll get tinier as I get down so it kind of is a dimensional look. And then again, I'm going to just follow this over here like this, and this time I really like the way the variegated thread is coming out too. I don't know if you can really see that on the camera very well, but those colors are really pretty. And then work my way up to this area, and this will be my last area. That has added a lot of texture to this square and made it very interesting, and of course the princess is still the focal point of the square. There we go.